just to let you guys know, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I don't work at fucking Mac. You know what I'm saying? So just bear with me. I know how I like, you know, my face to look. It's not gonna be goddamn like Beyonce, but I mean, you can. It's something. I'm looking for my eyebrow. What to say? Who took my shit? But anyways, okay. I'm trying to make sure I got everything. Okay, so it all started when I was like, what? I'll probably say 8 or 9 years old. I'll probably say 8 or 9 years old. Is when I found out. So, this is how. So, I was probably 8 or 9 years old when I found out that I was adopted. 1 second, let me get my mirror. So, yes, I was probably like 8 or 9 when I found out that I was adopted. So basically what happened was I went to a regular checkup. My mom was with me, you know, around that time, you know, around that age, I should say, we don't go to the doctors alone. We go with our parents, you know, our parents take us or whatever. So, you know, we're just going to the doctor like normal. And, you know, I'm just getting a regular physical and stuff like that done. Y'all been to the doctor. Y'all know how doctor work. So, yeah. So, you know how when the doctor asks parents questions, they ask the parents questions. And, you know, it's about, like, family history or, pretty much stuff like that. Like, hey, do you guys have a history of diabetes? Do you guys have a history of high blood pressure? Stuff like that. So she proceeds to ask my mom about my history. Hey, what's my family history, health history? Do you guys have a history of woo, blah, 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 blah. So then I believe, if I can remember correctly, I remember my mom saying she doesn't know. Like, keeping it simple, like, I don't know. And then I remember the doctor like, oh yeah, that's right, because Maya's adopted, right? So I'm like, like, what? So, you know, I wasn't no stupid child or nothing. Like, obviously I knew it meant something important, because of how my mom reacted when she said that. So I knew it was something she didn't want me to know. So, you know, I'm questioning my mom at this time. At this point, I'm questioning her, like, what does that mean? What do they mean I'm adopted? Like, who am I, basically? And it's like, what's going on? Like, what the fuck? Because when you're a child, first of all, and you know, you're learning new things every day, and at this age, 8 or 9, I'm like, what, you're getting older, you're starting to realize shit. You're not stupid, you know what I'm saying? You're starting to realize more things about the world. Ignore my eyebrows, I'm not done. But you're starting to realize more things about the world. You're starting to open your eyes up and stuff like that, because you're not a baby no more, you know what I'm saying? You're still a child, but you're getting older, you're starting to realize. So I didn't necessarily know exactly what it meant to be adopted, but I did know that it was something serious, and it was something that my mom didn't want me to know because of how she reacted when the doctor said that. So she did, you know, she didn't cuss the lady out, but this fly is about to drive me motherfucker. She didn't cuss the lady out, but it was more so like a, hey, that wasn't your place to tell her we haven't told her yet. So, thanks. So, I'm just questioning my mom, like, who adopted? Why am I adopted? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And so at this time, I kind of felt like, not betrayed, but it's just like I was very, very, very much confused. I was very, very much confused. And I would say I was confused because it was like when she explained, like, you know what I'm saying? You're not my real mom. Pretty basically, in a nutshell, like, I didn't give birth to you. Like, yes, you're my daughter. I raised you. I'm your mother, but I did not give birth to you. So I'm not your biological mother. So I'm like, okay. So now I'm confused as fuck. And then it's like, on top of being confused, you're also hurt. Because now you just found out that you're adopted. Two, the person that you've known your whole fucking life is not who you thought not who you thought that, like, yes, that's my mom, but you're not my mom, if you get what I'm saying, So it's like, I felt hurt and I felt confused. I felt hurt because it was like, okay, my biological mom put me up for adoption. Why didn't she want me? You know what I mean? Why me? Why? What was wrong with me to the point you had to put me up for adoption? So that's what kind of ran through my mind and stuff. That's the things I would think about. I became depressed because it was like I said, I was hurt and I felt unwanted, confused, a whole bunch of emotions. Never really discussed it with my mom, like, as far as why me and why was I adopted, and I never really asked her those questions at that age. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of dealt with the emotions of it all and just bottled it up and put it to the back of my mind. But then as I got older, it became more of like a interest. Like, I wanted to know, do I have siblings? Okay, because let me tell you guys this. I grew up, okay, my adopted family, the family that raised me, I was the only child. So, okay, just put that out of the way. So, as I got older, I would say probably like middle school. So I was like, what? In middle school, what do you like, 15? I mean, what you like, 12, 13, or whatever. So around that age, it became like an interest again. It was on my mind again. It was something I was thinking about again. And it was kind of like, hey, do I have any siblings? I would ask my mom, do I have any siblings? How old are they? What do they look like? Do you know them? I would ask questions about my mom. Do you know my mom? Where is she from? Blah, blah, blah. Stuff like that, And she would tell me as much as she could, as much as she knew or whatever. So I did know that I had a brother and a sister. Both were older than me, and I was the baby. So instead of being like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting, I have a sister, I have a brother, da da da, I'm the baby, I have a big brother and a big sister. Like, it was exciting, but then it was like, okay, so why did I get put up for adoption? You know what I'm saying? You had 3 kids. Why was I the one that had to go? So then now I'm back to feeling hurt and confused and why me? But it's just like, I didn't understand then. Like, now I completely understand. I'm not mad at my mom at all for the decision that she made, because one, I know it's a hard decision, and two, I know she did it for me. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't doing it because, oh, I don't want to be a mom, put her up for adoption. No, you were doing it so that you could give me a better life, because you couldn't give me that at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, but then being in middle school, 7th, 8th grade, I'm sorry, the flies irritate me. Being in 7th and 8th grade, that did not click in my head. It was just like, I was just feeling like a victim and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, so where did I just leave off at? Okay, so she would tell, whenever I would ask my mom questions about my biological family, she would tell me she can't talk about it. She would say, you have to wait till you're 18 to find out. I can't really tell you anything, whatever. Okay, cool. So I'm like, all right, I try not to think about it, whatever. So then my 18th birthday comes around. So I'm like, boom, who's my mom? Who's my sister? Blah, blah, blah. So, okay, she was like, she gave me my sister's information. She gave me my sister's Facebook information. So she gave me my sister name, because her Facebook was under her name. So she gave me my sister's name and everything. So I found my sister on Facebook. She gave me my mom's Facebook, but for some reason, I felt like it would be easier for me to contact my sister. I felt like it would be smoother, smarter, easier, all that, for me to contact my sister. So that's what I did. I reached out to her. I wrote her on Messenger. It was about, I would say a couple days went by. I didn't hear anything from her. So I was a little discouraged. But then again, she also didn't open it. So it wasn't like she opened my message and just ignored me. You know what I mean? It wasn't open. And you know, people who have Facebook, y'all know that when you're not friends with somebody on Facebook and they send you a message on Messenger, it goes in the archive. Like, it's not going to go straight to their inbox because we're not friends. So that's what happened. Like, she told me that's what happened. But anyways, so yeah, so she finally she reaches back out to me. So I'm just going to tell you guys basically what my message said. Basically, it was me introducing myself. Hey, my name is Maya. I'm 18. I found out that I'm adopted and I was born in Pensacola. I was giving her details so that she wouldn't think somebody playing with her, lying to her. Because if somebody came to me like, hey, I'm adopted and you're my sister, I would probably be like, who the fuck are you? So yeah, I was telling her, hey, I was born in Florida. I was, my mom's name on my birth certificate is blah, blah, blah. My dad's name is blah, blah, blah. And I believe we have the same parents and I believe you're my sister. Pretty much. So yeah, so she messages me back and she's like, oh my gosh, are you serious? This is crazy. Is this a joke? Can you please call me? And she gave me her number. So when she messaged me back, it's crazy because you send a message and you send a message out knowing you're gonna get a message, you're gonna receive a message back, you know what I'm saying? But when she messaged me back, it just sent chills up my spine. When I was reading her message, I was just in tears because I couldn't believe, like, oh my gosh, I have a sister and I found her and I'm talking to her right now. Like, it was just crazy to me. It was happy tears. So, you know, I read her message. I tell my mom, I'm just so excited about it. Oh my gosh, you know, she messaged me back. I can't believe it. Blah, blah, blah. So then she's like, okay, you know, congratulations or whatever. So then I'm like, she wants me to call me, but I'm so nervous. I mean, she wants me to call her, but I'm so nervous and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, my mom's just being a mom, She's just giving me advice, you know, don't be nervous, just be prepared for whatever. That's what she told me from the when she first gave me their information. She told me to be prepared for whatever, because you never know if they want to talk to you, if they don't want to talk to you, if they don't want anything to do with you. You never know. So she told me to always just be prepared for the worst, but expect the best, but be prepared for the worst. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I call her, and when she answers the phone, I was just like, oh my God. It's just crazy, because it's like, wow, you're my sister. I'm talking to my sister, my blood sister. We have the same mother and father, like, yo. So we're just talking, you know. She's telling me about her. I'm telling her about me. We found out, you know, we're 11 months apart, so we're close, very close in age. You know, she was just asking me, how did I find her? How, like, what the fuck? And so she, you know, I was telling her, like, my point of view. She was telling me her point of view. And then she told me that, she actually told me that, you know, our mom would always say little slick stuff like, you know, that I have another daughter and y'all have a little sister and stuff like that. But, you know, they never seen me. So they thought like maybe I passed away, or, you know, and then she said whenever they would bring it up with our mom, she would just kind of brush it off like she didn't want to talk about it, which is understandable. So I have to get my lashes, you guys. I have to put my lashes on. But so yeah, she said she kind of brushed it off like she doesn't want to talk about it or whatever. So then I was, you know, we're just catching up. We were on the phone for at least a good 3 hours, and after that we would talk on the phone every single day. So I remember probably like a couple days later, she calls me and she was like that my mom wanted to talk to me. I was so scared. I was just scared. Why? I don't know. Because I didn't know if she was going to get on the phone and be like, don't contact us anymore, leave us alone. Or if she was going to get on the phone and be like, oh my gosh, you found me, you know? So I didn't know what to expect. So she gets on the phone and it's like instant crying from her, from me, like, oh my gosh. And she just apologized, like, I'm sorry, just please don't hate me, I'm sorry, please don't hate me. And I'm just like, I could never hate you, you know what I mean? I could never hate you, never. I actually salute you for doing what you did, because I know it's hard. And I just really appreciate that woman. Like, I really appreciate her. I really do, for everything. Because it's like, you know, you didn't have to do that. You could have raised me and let me suffer. You know what I mean? But you wanted to give me a better life. So we talked, you know, she just was apologizing and I'm sorry and don't hate me. And I was, you know, I want to meet you. I want to see you. That was me. I want to see you. Like, can I see you? Can we meet? Like, you know what I mean? So we were just catching up and everything like that. So this is basically part one of the story. I met my mom and my sister. At this point, we're just catching up. You know, they giving me the background on why. You know, why was I put up for adoption? Why? You know what I'm saying? I was getting all that. And basically, me and my I'm the little sister. Me and my big sister, not really big. Me and my sister, our father was not a very good father. And he would put my mom in certain situations that would be hard for anyone, let alone having 3 kids or having 2 kids and pregnant with one. Because she was pregnant with me at the time when all this was, you know, all this stuff was going on with her and my father. So, you know, it's just a lot. And I want to do a part 2 on this story, and my part 2 hopefully will include my sister and my mom, and we could file, or I might have her do a part because of COVID. I don't know. Or I might have her do her part and send it to me, and then I might put it in this video. I might do that because she lives in Florida and I'm in Georgia, so I don't know when I'm gonna see her. You know what I'm saying? We talk every day, but I don't know when I'm gonna see her. So we're gonna do that. I didn't even, it's crazy because I finished the video before I even put my eyelashes on. But basically I went for like a no makeup look, pretty much. But thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you guys are interested. I hope you guys like my video and interested in my series. What should I call it? My adoption journey, or yeah, this is part 1. Like I said, stay tuned for part 2. Again, this is my Nicole, and I'm out.